Jill Matthews, and what is before me is a camera that a lot of people don't know this camera, but I just wanted to quickly explain why I got it. About a year ago, I dropped one of my Canons, not this one, a different one, and it totaled it. So I was told that it would be best if I just get another camera. So, short story, this is what I got. I wonder if any of you even know what it is. When I started, the coveted camera was this one. I actually started with a Mamiya C330, and that was medium format. And back then, professional photographers only shot medium format. Shooting 35 was just not a thing. So, although some people did do that. So I kept my Hasselblad. I used it for weddings from when I started shooting, I hate to say this, like 1991 until I opened my studio in 1993. I was still shooting with the Hasselblad. It was the Hasselblad 501C, if anybody knows that camera. I still have it. It's a film camera. And by then, by 2001 or so, I absolutely was forced to go to digital because I had to agree that it was pretty close, not exactly the same, but pretty close for the what the girls I hang out with. So we just switched to that. Right now, I shoot with this is my favorite camera. It doesn't have a lens on, but the well-used Canon 5D Mark IV. I love everything about this camera. This is my favorite camera. It has the ability to bring the mirror up, so you have sort of a mirrorless kind of approach if you wish, but I always was used to shooting with the shutter, and that's the one thing that the Hasselblad was known for, was the thunderclap shutter. In fact, years ago I got asked to leave a church because well, we don't want to talk about that. So this is the new Hasselblad. It is the Hasselblad, this is the body. This is the Hasselblad 907C, 907X 50C. So I'm going to go ahead and open it here. And as you can see, the presentation is just lovely, kind of like a Apple does. Presentation is really important. I learned that a long time ago. So here are the accessories. I've been studying up on this for a long time. There's a manual, which I read all of that. Here's like a plug. Looks like here's some silica gel. There may be, let's see what's in there. Oh, look at this. So this right here is really important to me. I do shoot natural light, but mostly I shoot with flash. So this will, if you want to know, this will hook up to the back of the camera and allow you to use I use ProPhoto. So this is like the digital part, that's it. I don't want to tell you what this camera costs to get this, but we have it here. So there's that, some of that right there. The lens is called XCD. I guess it's not going to want to open for me right now, but that would expose to the CMOS. This is a 50 megapixel mirrorless camera, but it's medium format. So I'm going to do another video comparing the Canon to the Hasselblad, and I'll see if I can get Ashley or Tiffany, who are here to show me their mirrorless Nikons, so we can do like a nice comparison. And then here's the back. What stole my heart on this back is that this is designed to work, it looks like it's screwed in, so I won't be able to take this off. But this is, once you take this plastic part off, it will snap onto any Hasselblad, and you have made your film camera be digital. That was the turning point, to be able to get my Hasselblad 501C out of storage and use it again, because in my opinion, the combination of the Hasselblad with the Carl Zeiss lens is the way to go. But I'm going to unbox here a Hasselblad lens, so we'll see how that goes. I did want to show the back here quickly. This opens up, so there is no viewfinder. You work with just this right here, this that right there, and underneath there in this little compartment is where you can plug in for your flash in, flash out, your headset. It does do video, and then also for headphones to see that you're getting good sound. But this right here will open all the way up So when I started with Hasselblad, you had a waist level finder and you looked down, and of course everything was upside down, which made complete sense to me for some reason. But actually, if you look at an image upside down, it forces you to focus on composure or exposure and what the composition of it is. This does not show you upside down. I guess I went down a dark road. This part right here will open up, and it has sort of a little viewfinder, but it's not through the lens. It just kind of gives you kind of an idea. So I opted not to get that. And there are some aftermarket pieces to where you can put there is no hot shoe or cold shoe on this, but I did find an aftermarket cold shoe to where I could put my, say my ProPhoto A1 on there and then wire it down here. So there'll be a little bit of a workaround. The next thing I'm going to get out and put these things back here is the lens. Well, of course it goes right in a certain way, doesn't it? Oh, that was an IQ test fail. So let me just move these things over. In this box is the block to charge the battery. The battery is charged with the USB-C. That's this little slot there, and you charge the battery actually through the camera, or you can take it out and you charge it yourself, like you would any battery. So this right here, which is bigger, is the lens. And I spent a long time trying to decide what lens that I wanted. And there's not a whole lot of Hasselblad lenses. Good thing, because they're thousands of dollars each. I ended up selecting the Hasselblad 80mm lens, which in 35mm speak is roughly 63. So it's kind of like shooting with a 50, maybe a little wider. Well, this has some weight to it. A lot of weight, wow. But the one thing that is so impressive is the glass. And as anybody who knows cameras, what is the most important is the glass. And that's what sets this apart. And it looks like they also have like a sun shield here as well. And again, this one is designed for this camera with the XCD mount. That said, there's converters that will allow you to use some of the older lenses, and there's even converters to use my Canon lenses, but because it's medium format, it will cause like shadowing around the edge. So kind of like using an APS camera and then shooting with a full frame. If they don't go together. And it looks like there's a little leather bag, and it's real leather too. I can feel it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I appreciate you taking time out of your day for it.